Hello students. So we are studying the solid state, first chapter of our physical chemistry. In solid state, the topic of today's video is crystal lattice and unit cell. First of all, what is crystal lattices? So crystal lattices are a regular 3D arrangement of points in space. A regular 3D arrangements of points in space. You can understand it like suppose that these are a regular arrangement. 3D means three-dimensional. Three-dimensional regular arrangement are called crystal lattices. So these are the 3D. Suppose that it's our structure in a plane, right? Okay. Now there are 14 possible lattices, and these only 14 possible lattices, and these 14 possible lattices are called Bravais lattices. Now what are the characteristics of Bravais lattices? Here these points are called atom, molecules or ions. So first thing is these points are called atom, molecules or ions. Second thing is each point in crystal lattice represent each point in crystal lattice are joined by a straight line, so that we can easily understand the structure. Okay. Now and third thing is each point in this lattice in this structure is called lattice. These are lattices, and these lattices may be atom, molecules or ions, and these lattices are joined by a straight line for the sake of their geometry. Now unit cell. What is unit cell? Actually unit cell is the smallest portion of crystal lattice which are repeated in whole crystal. Like suppose it is our unit cell. So unit cell, so there are 6 basic characters by which a unit cell is characterized, and these are alpha. So there are 6 factors on which a unit cell is characterized, and that is A, B, C. What is ABC? A is, that is A, and that is our B, and height is C. So these are 3 parameters, and next 3 parameter is the angle between these, that is alpha, beta and gamma. So alpha, beta, gamma and A, B, C, they are 6 parameters on which a unit cell is characterized. Now unit cell can be further subdivided into primitive unit cell and centered unit cell. Centered unit cell are of 3 types: body centered, face centered and inch centered. So let us understand one by one. First is primitive unit cell. Primitive unit cell is such type of unit cell in which there is the atoms are placed, atoms or constituting atoms are present only at the corners. Suppose that it is our primitive unit cell, then atoms will be present at only the corners, right? Atoms are present only on the corners of that unit cell. Now, what centered unit cell? If suppose that here atom is at corners only. Now, if atom is placed at the center other than corners, so in case of body centered, there is a particle at the center of unit cell, that is called body centered. Now, what is face centered unit cell? Now, face centered unit cells are such type of unit cell in which atoms are present on the, suppose that that is our unit cell, right? So one atom is here, one atom is here, one, and each corner there is a one atom. If one atom is placed at the center of that cube, then it is body centered. If one atom is present at the phase, center of phase, each phases, there are 6 phases, and each phase have one atom at the center, then it is called face centered unit cell. Now, what is end centered? In case of end centered, apart from these corners, right, apart from these corners, there are 2 atoms which are parallelly placed at the center of phases, right? So these are the 3 types of centered unit cell. So look at the table. These are 7 types of unit cells or crystal systems. Okay. So as we know that this type of unit cell depends on 6 factors: alpha, beta, gamma and ABC, where ABC is our axial length and alpha, beta, gamma is axial angles. So first case is cubic. In case of cubic unit cell, all 3 axial lengths are equal, A, B, C, right? And similarly, all 3 angles or axial angles are also same, that is 90 degree. So an example of cubic is NaCl, sodium chloride. Now second one is tetragonal. In case of tetragonal, A is equal to B, but B is not equal to C. So all 3 sides are not equal, but angle is 90. Right? A is equal to alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma is 90. That is example is our calcium sulfate. In case of orthorhombic, alpha, beta, gamma is also 90. So there is no change in alpha, beta, gamma, but A is neither A is equal to B nor B is equal to C. So all 3 axial lengths are different from each other. Example is our calcium carbonate. Fourth one is monoclinic. So monoclinic means these 3 sides are not equal. These 3 sides are not equal, and these 3 angles are also not equal. Alpha is equal to B. Alpha and beta is of 90 degree, but gamma is different from 90 degree. Example is our sodium sulfate 10H2O. Fifth is triclinic. Okay, triclinic means triclinic in which there is alpha, beta, so A, B, C, the 3 axial lengths are not equal, and alpha, beta, gamma, these all 3 angles are not equal to 90 degree. For example, it's copper sulfate, CuSO4.5H2O, pentahydrated. Sixth one is trigonal. Trigonal means all 3 sides are equal. all three sides are equal. A is equal to B is equal to C. But A is equal to B is equal to alpha plus beta is equal to gamma is not equal to 90. So these sides are equal, but these three angles are not equal to 90 degree. That is sodium nitrate. 7 and last is hexagonal. So in case of hexagonal, A is equal to B, but A or B is not equal to C. A is equal to B, but A or B is not equal to C. Similarly, axial angles. In case of axial angles, alpha and beta is equal to 90, but gamma is not equal to 90. For example, cinnabar, graphite, ice, these all are example of hexagonal unit cells. So that's all for today. Tomorrow we will study about these unit cells in detail. Okay, thanks for today.